Hello, hello. I hope everyone is doing well today. I'm doing alright myself. We're going to kind of just hop into the video game and call a potato. I don't know. Let's go punch some fools. I don't really exactly know what we're doing. New game. It's been a long ass time. Yes, I know, I don't care.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
Here you are.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing.
That's a you problem?
It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
That's a them problem? Either way.
I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Who knows? Federal Bureau of Control. Options.
Anyone here?
God, what is this camera speed that I set ages ago? Gameplay. Horizontal, vertical, sensitive. Let's set it to about 80. In fact, even my aim mode sensitivity is lower than it was that I set. So me last time playing this even knew that that's a little weird. Alright. Flag physics. I forgot that this is using... Why? I was about to say, why does only one of these have physics? Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated issue reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapon, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any object considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e. rendered up ketchup bottles. All materials Bureau is to be brought through the private entrances. If you see any lab personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Beautiful. Oop, that door just kind of opened on its own.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
That? It's hard to see, if I'm gonna be real honest. Alright. Expenditure summary, staffing, surveillance, data center initiative, construction, office equipment, janitary costs, that, mold removal, HQ, living costs. Alright, see page 5. For a 5-year comparison, see page 9. I don't have page 5 or 9, so that's going to have to wait. Darling! I like how the janitor has this painting. Director, Trench. Former director, but we'll get to that. Any exciting things happening in the bathrooms?
Federal Bureau of Control.
Federal Bureau of being too damn dark. There we
All
go.
these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Yep, they kind of do that. Correspondence. Attention all! A shark in his secure, although secure, permission to, basic protocol, shoot to kill, good luck. Yeah, that's definitely very good luck. It's all redacted. How the hell are you supposed to do anything with a completely redacted notice? But at least know there's a shark. Alright. Boring shit.
Hello?
Ooh, it's the tango.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no relevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you malauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
He's also reading your mind, but we're not going to talk about that, I guess. We just go around in a circle, and Adi's painting turned into a... Yeah, Adi's painting turned into an elevator. That's not weird in the slightest.
And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Weird. It's very quiet. I'm assuming there was copyrighted music that played over this one. Did I turn off the copyrighted? Yeah, I think I did. Alright, Sam Lake. The day Sam Lake retires is the day the industry is going to be worse off. Control. Alright. I'm just making sure I didn't. I should do that.
Did I lose you there for a moment?
No.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
7,000 years since potatoes. Alright. Drafting any public-facing material while permitted notification death related to Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. In the service of her country, regret, proud pride will be remembered. Word phrases to avoid Alaska. Scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies. Can't mention Alaska. Fuck Alaska in particular. Words to live by, for being real. Someone needs to figure out how to turn on the lights in this place, my god. Alright. Investigate the noise from the director's office.
Shit.
It's fine.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
I mean, what else are you gonna do, really? It's a gun. Kind of needed at this point. Pyramid Other. Only the director can wield the gun sword intentionally left flank. Your application will be processed.
Objects of power can cause or be
Hi, Alan
the
Wake.
source of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality.
Alan Wake incident.
The service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Only the director behind the service live/die. This is your ritual challenge. You must choose to be the chosen one.
This place. Where?
Alright. Question of the millennium. Bubblegum Polaroid? All none of the above. Alright. A service weapon. It has many forms, like the house prison you occupy.
The same gun.
Gun house. Control the gun house.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
All right. Hello. How you doing? I went from Halo to Helldivers. I'm coming to the conclusion the graphics mode, while pretty, plays like ass. This game was not made with 30 FPS in mind. Maggie Robot. So Maggie Robot put me in a room staring through and a hole in the door. Fascinating. What do I do? I don't know Roblox, so how would I know? I thought I changed it. Fuck it. There we go. I don't play Roblox. I haven't played Roblox in... God, it's almost been 20 years. Roblox is gonna be 20 years old in 2 years. That's terrifying.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Oh.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
No. No, it is not.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
All right. Discards. Service weapon. All right. Multimedia. We watch that. Okay. Let's continue.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance.
Okay.
The hotline. Okay.
All right. Come on. Come at me. Got it. Another one down, another one down, another one bites the dust. Blonk. Alright. Mission. Loadout. I got my first mod. Let's equip it. Okay, bye. Six people. I don't think it worked out. Alright. I don't think Marshall survived. I may or may not have shot him in the crotch. It's neither here nor there, though. Bonk. 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 That's never not satisfying. Games need to use NVIDIA physics. They really do. Dinner reservations? Alright. She's turning 46. Cool. Happy 46th birthday to random lady who's most assuredly dead. Find anything in your bathroom?
Reminder, if you experience unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for staff to find you and if there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor at the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Who made this painting of me? I literally just got here. Was declared board. Was declared the CEO or whatever. What the hell's going on in there? Okay, so I need to go left here. Got it.
The hissing sound that tried to evade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy?
Alright. Bowen Federal Bureau of Control established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, ask them questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How do you find this place? If their answers sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they need to leave. If their answers seem escort them to a private room. There perform the gunner psychological assessment. If the responses are within an acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then immediately remember there is no such thing as too suspicious.
Alright, it's our enemy. That babble.
Alright. Are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but also can dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetype. We recognize certain, informed by our own, and popularized by media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially in popular culture using our Bureau made the anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWs occur on a pair of scissors, consume human through two punctures in these details living in the minds of so many have been given the strength of belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. I'll give you a paranatural activity.
It's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Like Sabathoon's song. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. I don't think that radio works. Either way. Where'd I go? There we go. Got him. Alright. Personal mods. Health boost. Energy recovery speed. Health boost, please.
Enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point.
Alright.
What does that mean? Help me fix it.
You've cleansed the control point. Good job.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Alright.
With us. With the Bureau.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
How does everyone know I'm the director?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Fair enough.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor
Sure.
let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first.
All right.
If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already.
All right.
She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long.
So long.
But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
Hey.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Exactly.
Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Any secrets in here? All right. Control points. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by detection of an unobstructed ping within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to find control points, calling them nerve junctions or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is the control points of that external influence, which allows us to create and stabilize the oldest house and work more competently inside of it. Extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found certain parts of the building refuse to be blank. Controlled? That's my assumption anyways. Where's this person? There they are. They work? Nope. They vanished. It was worth a shot.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep.
Alright.
Ripping it out rips them apart.
That's unfortunate.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. Not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them.
More than likely, yeah.
I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What
Hey.
scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Spooky.
Look, I know this is
Alright.
new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
Okay.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Alright. Origin of this.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
Fair enough, yeah.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Alright.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
Fair enough,
I think
yeah.
I will. Yeah.
Alright.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks.
Okay.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Fair enough, yeah.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Alright. Let's go. So what does this do? Oh, I can change outfits. Okay, fair enough. Oop. I hit the pause button, the game froze. There we go. Dead letters. Shifted bathroom. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. You can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. That's funny. R.I.P. that man's toilet. Alright. The oldest house poses certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. Those does not device that emit any signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals on the oldest house. Even those are often unreliable. The power of collective unconscious is taken into account. It could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in culture for the oldest house to them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. It's a good thing we didn't bring one then. Why does I need 4? Oh, clearance level 4. Feels like overkill. Where am I again? Okay. So we've been through here before. I'm doing alright, how about you? Mine. House memory. Kind of exploring stuff. Happiness. I agree, Hiss Agent. Happiness. Been through there. Okay. So I need to go to dead letters. Elevator's out of the question. This way.
There it is again. A welcome message.
What an amazing welcome message. Not bad. Came across your stream. Played the game a long time ago. Just never got hooked. So I thought I'd watch. Yeah. The game is, well, it could be a little difficult to get into at times. It's fun when you do get into the swing of things. And especially when you get to the ashtray maze. Alright. Nevada Accommodation, Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel Inn, and out, Aztec Court, Sleeping, A+ Lodge, accommodations, meals, gasoline, minibar. God. Those prices, though. Go that way.
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. I'm with you on that.
Been streaming for a while? Yeah, a few years. Across various different platforms. dog. Noon collar. Kiss barrier. Alright. Hiding anything in your bathroom? Yes, you are. Stable area notice. All right. There's the nearest control point. The area is downgraded to yellow. Okay. Unpredictable building shifts. Cool, cool. Oh, this is the room. Dead letters. Yeah, I'm not stupid. Wait. Take him down. Plonk. Plonk. Not interested. All right, clear. Oh yeah, this room. Nope. I made sure I couldn't just get around it. What we got in here?
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Amazing.
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes.
Okay then.
This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us.
All right
It's an
then.
object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things.
Got it, Alan Wake.
into the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Amazing. Alan Wake is very excited about his cup. The cup has appeared in both videos so far. Are there a lot of Easter eggs, or was the TV part of the mission? It's kind of a side thing, yeah. It explains certain things going on in certain events. Every now and then you get little explanations of things that you have seen or are going to see. Excuse me, why do we have Destiny here? Machine God. I had a dream. I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that would contain God, but not the God, you know, or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn on his own. This is just a beginner's body. Like a baby, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Alright, I hope his adventures to try to create God went well. Any other secrets around here before I progress to the next room? Yep. Ha, the game seems interesting. I think I'll download it. It is a Game Pass. And it's also on sale. But yeah, it's got a lot of heart and soul if you think about it. And also just really good physics. I mean, what games can you name that you can fuck around with the, like this, with these things? Bonk. I broke the radio. More lore. Singing fish. I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish in the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says a lot of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Atomic Heart. I could try Atomic Heart at some point. It's definitely a game that's kind of been on the list of things I'll try eventually. Do I even want to know? To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I am imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Honestly, I support it. James Bartholomew was president. He'd honestly be better. The crazy man with schizophrenia would be better than who we currently have right now. Let's be real. I mean, if his schizophrenia taught him how to fix a lawnmower, his schizophrenia could tell him how to fix the government. Nothing hidden in this bathroom. That's unfortunate. Blood. Hi. Bye. That poor guy just got vaporized. We'll go in there in a second. Oh, book club. Well, apparently page 2 out of 5. Cool. Honestly, that wasn't all that interesting. It's recovery. Are you okay? I think he's dead. He might be dead.
Object of power. Looks like a piss and latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Your different guns? Yeah. Started the game, so we have the pistol. But later on, we do get different guns. I think you buy them, or they just unlocked by default. By the way, give me my Soviet launch codes, please, and thank you. Nuke can be bound to gain launch telekinesis. teach us to believe, director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones?
Floppy disk. Yeah. Because if we try bringing, like, apparently if you bring... Yeah, my brain's fried. If you bring in modern technology, it kind of just explodes.
I'm no one's director.
Blocked. Into the hole slot to advance / score. Score! Goal! Shit. It's fine, we're fine. By the way, I could throw things now. Vlog. 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 Alright. Burrowing into our astral plane secret base. Okay. You must stop. Mute them, director. Okay, can do. Looks like Assassin's Creed when you're in the Animus. Yeah. Seeking our astral plane. Alright.
You were gone. Cut off.
Hi.
I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help us.
Looks like we got some friends who decided to come into this room. Sorry. Someone's still alive? Yes. Like require.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mail.
Ow. Any secrets in here? I think we're still in combat. Yep, there's something in here. Something is shooting at me. It has been vaporized. Okay, we're clear. What? That's not as impressive as I thought it'd be. I do love just the amount of shit that happens when you pick something up and throw it. Shut up. You're a bad streamer. You. I try my best. Some days are better than others, but I think I do. I think I do fine for the most part. Something about omnipotent sexual reality. Good for them. Begun publishing the story of polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You know, I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by a migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns to make the public much less likely to redacted. So another AWE behind us, and public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean that we can stop monitoring redacted and redacted for any off-message opinions but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Like that. Sub count didn't go up. I don't know. I don't have a direct view of it. YouTube can be slow sometimes updating information as well. How many walls are you gonna shout about? I can barely hear myself think. Fourth wall, the fifth wall, the sixth wall, I don't know. That room looks like fun over there. Alright. Last time I explained this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors while restricting the use of the service elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the director or override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that these situations are under control. Okay. Seems reasonable enough. We need to go to maintenance to lower the, Finnish tango. Fun fact, if you can translate that, it's actually the story of Alan Wake and Quantum Break, but in Finnish as a song, which is kind of neat. Where the hell am I? I was gonna say, reminds me of Quantum Break. It is by the same developers. Alright, he's down. And they're down. Sweet! That was terror. That was dangerous. Headshot boost. Did we do that? I think we did that. Data breach. Alright, last month our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the user only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users. Didn't know Remedy made Quantum Break. Yeah. Patrick Strugens, Ruben Nogueira, Ataro Kulumaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, Jaco Sarianen. These individuals are breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by external until further action is pending. Well, that was interesting. I like that room. It's very, very neat. Hello, what's this?
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years.
Mystifying.
Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan tells... Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced recently. while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. An avid listener of the program insisted I take this particular. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered.
Oosh, exactly. How you doing, cheeseburger?
Inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers...
Definitely doing. I feel that.
Haunted. Room 47. Ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts. Or flickering lights. When I woke up, I found myself under the bed. Stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do.
I know that color. It's just number PHX539. Either way. What's in here? STD, apparently. Got it. Energy boost. Radio. It doesn't work. Fair. Probably cleanse this control point.
This must open the door.
All right. We got a way to open a door. The remedy is Maximum. Yeah, they're making a remake of Max Payne 1 and 2. All right. All right. What killed me there? Favorite game genre? You know what? That's a difficult choice. I kind of like most game genres. I don't think there's one that I specifically prefer over the others. Horror game? Sure, I like horrors. Ow. Lonk. I got him. There we go. coward.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Yep. Well, there was
Let's stay
Tomasi.
focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
The guy who decided, I'm not gonna wear this thing that was given to me, it'll be fine, said the man who's now throwing shit at people. Open sesame. Oh, let's just open the upstairs. Probably for the best that I unlocked as many paths as possible when I come across them. If I didn't like horror games, I probably wouldn't be playing this one.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power.
Ironically, that's relevant to today.
To the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery.
Havana syndrome.
Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternative would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Oh, damn. He's aggressive. By the way, ironically, it's kind of fitting considering what we've learned about Havana syndrome, because apparently it is actually caused by sonic weaponry.
Alberto Tomasi, head of...
I like how it was covered in, well done, everyone. It's a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Alberto Tomasi. Yep, R.I.P. that guy. It expired on the day he turned. That's funny.
The hiss got him.
I don't
Hotline can't be far now.
like the noises that I'm hearing outside of the hotline. The hotline, at least, is a comforting sound. I mean, who isn't comforted by the sound of a phone going off? Especially in a horror game. Oop, I did. That exploded. Trench, Bill Everett, Trench, Bill Everett, Trench, Bill Everett, Trench, Bill Everett, Carl Bishop. Carol Bishop. Seems to be a common theme of only Trench and the custodians ever enter this area. Fair enough, I get. Ooh, those walls break. That's kind of neat.
Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. The door marked with the Black Pyramid.
The law of three applies. Got it.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run,
Other games do I play?
radar.
I generally play a lot of Destiny, but
Feels like
just kind of whatever I'm feeling like that day.
something recognized from a dream.
Generally just whatever I feel like at that day and time, you know?
Hello? Anyone here?
Rule of three.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Funny to press that. Well, we know where that goes. We saw a black pyramid over here. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! I've been playing a lot of Lords of the Fallen since it came out on Game Pass. Cool, cool. Bridge. Okay. Directors can call the board long distance. Oh, great. Why do I have to complete a challenge for every single item I touch? It's a phone. What the shit is that? Okay, I've given that a solid I don't want to know out of 10. You contact us past selves on the hotline collectibles menu. We expect compulsive weekly calls.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It
Got
doesn't
it, Alan
connect to
Wake.
any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Cool. A weird device.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations.
Tomasi's very dead.
Right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo with important info.
Oh, I realize I'm just taking the whole ass phone.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Butt supplement. Butt supplement? Alright. Butt home to a roadside motel named Oceanville Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing ritual. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which is only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. Pepperjack or Swiss Pepperjack. After pulling the motel cord found inside the room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearance of the home's owner and the other locals of Butt have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butt home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, light cords have been found in the oldest house and sectors. All these access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly the link operates, but initial hypothesis in Butt AWE as a sea darling. Okay. French Bureau funding. All right. All right. Hotline. Okay, so now we can see some of these in more detail.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown of fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
Good question.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now.
Tired. That's a mood and a half.
I'm under attack.
Excuse me.
An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
You do that. All right. The coming storm. I'm back. Making a sandwich. Use pepper jack. Nice.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau. Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. You can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Losing control. Maybe it's time to take control. That reminds me, I should go make some food. I'll be right back. I need to go eat something up because I'm hungry. Oop. That's not the right one. There we go. So we'll be back in about 4 minutes. No pepper jack in this, unfortunately, but because it's not a sandwich. But it is what it is. I'm gonna eat some. It's just gonna enjoy some food. Alright. Opening a magic card. Cool, cool. Let me know if you find anything interesting in magic cards. Alright, we're back to violence. Let's go punch something. I don't know what exactly we're gonna punch. Am I? I kind of just ended up in a direction and suddenly I'm in the director's office. I like this guy just kind of hanging around. Sorry about the hole I just put in your floor. Assassin's Creed set. It's thrash. Unless you're a big fan of the game, stop by the cards. Fair enough.
I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry.
Terrible.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests?
Maybe later.
No. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Department of Maintenance. All right. What's up with you?
Hi, Jesse.
Okay, nothing new. Got it.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
This. Initial impressions. Okay. Interesting. I do like all the texture stuff we get as we go along.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing.
Ay, ay, ay. Adi? Oh.
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Brings up a lot of new questions.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Okay. Got it, Adi. Oop. I keep forgetting that the map is opened in a weird way. Was there some level 1 locked doors around here? That's level 3. That's a thing. I'm gonna ignore that. That's a you problem. I'm the board of director. I am the board member. Alright. I'm more or less the director. I'm not the board of directors. I am the... What's in this room? I don't think I've been in this room yet. Or have I? Hard to tell anymore.
They're saying Trench was shot dead. The situation's getting worse.
Ask for it. We can come back here later. When we have a few more powers. Maintenance sector.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face. The maintenance sector is the janitor domain.
Janitor
I can
domain.
find Ati here. He can help me reach the override.
I mean, he is the
Maybe it was
override, but
you
that's besides the
who
point.
had the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office.
It did appear over his
Is Ati
painting.
guiding me too?
Yep, can't reach up there. Oh no, whatever will I do? What a stupid door. I like how there's a level 2 lock on the door, but you can just go around it. Log. Log. Exactly. Unless you... These days, yeah, I know, written with the coming-of-age story with a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance, unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because of dystopian future. And along the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the Fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for Ya. The main character succumbs to the Fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, along with surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. It's a good soldier's death. I give this book a 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I recommend it to my brother's kids. That's such high praise, and like 3 out of 5. Clog.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places. And
Stop being
sometimes
unexpected.
Successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board.
Weird.
Sometimes I need to visit just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in.
Fair enough.
Isolated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
I like how they've just taken the video player for Quantum Break and just put it into these minute-long videos that they have. It's a good use of the tech. I can only imagine what's in this room.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
I don't like the number of angry enemies that I see in said control room. That wasn't even the guy I was aiming at. I'll take it, though. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, shit. Long. Did it. It looks like this game just has a really large, like, I assume this is on purpose, but it feels like it has a really large dead zone on the analog stick. I wouldn't be surprised if that was intentional, just to make it seem like Jessie doesn't know how to fire a gun, which, fair, she probably doesn't. Probably the first time she ever fired a gun in her life. We're gonna be real. Log. Ow. That hurt me more than it hurt him. Fair enough, I guess. Where are you? There you are. Okay, we're clear. Launch efficiency. Launch energy cost. Health pickups. Probably want to increase my health upgrades for the moment. Missions. Wait, what were the controls again? Controls. I feel like they said there was a real... Nope, there isn't. Okay. Door. Oh, it's level 4. Never mind. It's funny that the directorial override doesn't override all of these locks. Just some of them.
It's down that way.
Do you want to know? A merry chase. Ow, that hurt. Mine. Cleanse the merry-go-round, horse of object of power.
This place makes me nauseous.
Don't look at the walls. Look straight ahead.
How do you think it got down here?
That's the question of the day.
Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
You don't say. Did it. All right. Got it. Slowly but surely getting there. Oop. In terms of the ability to fly. Gold enemies are immune. Got it. Did it. I'm bound friends for life with the horse. I'll take it.
Just keep up with me now.
I'm sure they will. I like being friends for life for the horse. I can't see. Weird. I don't think I was expected to open that before I had grabbed the horse. But I kind of saw the obvious hole in the floor. Look how the poster was just the way he was standing there.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seats gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
All right. Seems reasonably simple enough. Thank you, Adi. Oh, he gave us clearance level 2. How nice of him. Okay.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much.
Okay.
Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Got it.
Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more. Until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time. keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
All right. That's one hell of a dare to make, because that's essentially playing Russian roulette. With a more dangerous version of Russian roulette. Either you die, or you become the director of one of the probably most dangerous jobs you'll ever have in your life. Take your pick. The better option. Alright. I found that merry-go-round. Carefully don't bind it to yourself. I bound it to myself. Sue me. Oh, can I break these? Yes. Yes, I can. Just headset. It's only part of the billions of dollars of damage I'll be doing to this place. It's a living person.
Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Alright, Arish.
Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Don't think anyone survived the safe rooms.
HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here.
Like shit, I don't want to lose my job.
Whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing. Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows.
Okay.
I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
All right.